Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good? I hope you guys have been doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and what not. Okay. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and welcome Spirit in, and we're gonna get straight into your message. This is just a general message to see what Spirit needs you to know at this time. Okay. Holy Spirit, of pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So, you guys have possibly been, making some changes to your body or just considering that, or you will be soon. Um, but definitely some physical changes. Now, for some of y'all, that could mean, getting your teeth done. That could be, getting some type of surgery, or just simply working out, right? Exercising, just, really being more adamant about caring for your body at this time. Okay, so a lot of you guys are getting more in tune with Gaia to align your body to um, cleanse via the earth. Okay, so giving all your problems and cares away by going out in nature, taking deep breaths, touching trees, and releasing everything to the trees, walking barefoot in on the ground, things like that. Some of you guys, I'm also getting like you may be sunbathing or tanning, or um even like I don't know what's the term for that. I don't know, but basically like laying out in the under the moonlight naked. Okay. um Blue jays could be significant at this time. Yellow flowers of whatever sort, more specifically daisies, koi fish, and goldfish. And you guys could also be stargazing as well. There could also be something taking place during like a crescent moon. All right. The number 31 could be significant, March 1st or January 3rd as well. Okay. It could be your birthday or your kid's birthday or just a significant date in your life, right? Some type of anniversary. You could also be like working out, like you could have a workout partner. You could meet like your significant, like someone who's going to be significant in your life at the gym, or possibly while you're doing these things. So, I mean, hopefully not when you're naked, but hey, you never know. Maybe you got a neighbor who happens to like, yeah, I don't know. Um, you could be needing to, fruits that can help you on this journey of, if you're working on improving your health. You could need to eat pears, apples, or grapes. Okay, you might even want to look into the specific benefits of, what parts of the body those fruits help, or what specific conditions those fruits can help as well. All right. But definitely big emphasis on nature at this time. Okay. I'm also getting something about, and this could be, literally for one of you specifically. So, take the energy as it is. If it's yours, receive it to be so. If it does not flow, let it go. All right. Um, so there's a situation where someone may have been, I don't really want to use the term careless, but for lack of better terminology, we could say careless. Okay. You could have just been kind of free living in a free spirit and just out here doing you. And maybe you were uh, just, maybe you had quite a different amount of, sexual partners. Okay. I feel as though you are now like, basically you could be going into like abstaining from sex, or even to the extent of celibacy. And I do want to just speak specifically to that, y'all. Please look up the difference in what you know what the difference of those are. Okay, a lot of people are out here screaming celibacy and not, yeah, not acknowledging that they may just be meaning abstinence. Okay, there is a difference in abstaining from sex and actually being celibate. Okay, so definitely know the difference. I mean, look, to each his own. You do what you do, regardless. That's you and your body. It is what it is, right? But there is a difference. So I do just want to speak to that, because a lot of people now are running around like, oh yeah, celibacy, da 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 da, when they really just mean they're being abstinent from sex. So anywho, and hey, that may apply to you in some way, shape, or form. But anywho, the number 39, 11, and 1 could be significant. Okay, so definitely emphasis on like new beginnings. Also 111, like I said. And we have 1111 as well. But the month of January could be very significant. There could be, and hold on, also the month of March could be significant as well. We have March 9th or September 3rd, okay, which actually is coming up soon from the time that I am recording this message. All right. So, you know, all these dates could be significant for you in some way, shape, or form. But for some of you guys, so, okay, I'm getting this energy of like, this could be one or two of y'all, okay, take it as it is, or just someone you know. It could be energy around you. So maybe at one point in time you were like prostituting, you know what I'm saying, or you know, just sleeping with men and getting money from them or whatever, or women. Okay, I mean, you know, the other way around, whatever. Okay, because it doesn't have to be gender specific. Um, and it's like you're in this space of like really getting back to self, really, you know, valuing your body, really acknowledging like this is your temple of God, and like you just want to, you're cutting all that out. Okay, you're not wanting to just be having multiple numerous partners, or maybe this is like from your past, like maybe you already have been declared this quite a while ago, and now it's like, due to you making this choice for yourself, due to you valuing yourself more, you were like, so you were in like a survival mode, and that is why you were needing, or at least you felt like you needed to you know, basically sell your body to men, or just give your body away, right? Because some of y'all don't have to have, you didn't have to necessarily be selling it. You could have just been, you know, feeling like you got I don't know. It's like you may have felt a little more worthy, or valuable, or just you just liked how you felt, knowing that like men or women were attracted to you sexually, but you come to process the fact that like that didn't fulfill you, and that really didn't, you know, I don't know. You just, whatever terms you came to with what was going on, you no longer feel that way, right? And now you're feeling like, okay, you know, I'm more valuable if I, you know, really save myself for the right person, or someone who's going to really value me. And in you making that change, um it's like now more money is going to flow into you. You're going to walk into like this space of just like sudden wealth. Some of you guys could be going and gambling. Okay, you could be going and doing like the slot machines at the casino. Okay, 777 also could be significant, could be a synchronicity that you keep seeing. All right. But that's just kind of like your confirmation to let you know, like if you see that, this message not only could be yours, but also could just be like you could end up like literally using a slot machine and hit the 777, you know what I'm saying? Or you could just be coming into like sudden wealth by you end up meeting your soulmate, or you end up meeting just this really special guy or lady that sees your value, that, you know, even if they don't know your past or do know your past, um, it's like they appreciate you for who you are. Okay, they appreciate you for, you know, the things that you express to them once you guys get to know each other. All right, I feel like you will be then beginning to celebrate beyond that point, because it's like you just found this newfound joy within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you come to realize like, man, the moment I stopped like selling my body, or the moment I stopped giving my body away to all these people who are insignificant, who didn't value me, and I began to value myself, like all this, like I didn't have to sell my body to make money. Like literally as soon as I made the choice to trust God, to trust source, to trust spirit, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, it's like they're showing me that I didn't have to do that. They're providing for me in ways that I didn't know I'd be provided for. Okay, the number 14 could be significant as well. January 4th, um, March 7th, or July 3rd. Like I said, big emphasis on the month of January and the month of March. All right, you could be a Capricorn. You could be oh gosh, why am I drawing a blank, y'all? Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I drew a whole blank. You could be a Pisces, okay, or you could be that could be who you could end up dealing with, okay. Um, you also could be a Cancer or a Virgo. Um, okay, but like flowers could be very significant for you at this time. Maybe you're loving on yourself a little more, and you uh should go buy yourself some flowers. You don't have to sit around waiting on somebody else to get you flowers or do nice things for you. Do them for yourself. Welcome in that energy for yourself, okay? Because you are deserving of that, and you don't have to, like, no one else has to do things for you. It's beautiful for you to do things for yourself. Um, you could even end up getting flowers from a random stranger as well. Okay, so I'm getting that image of, like, there's people on social media who they do that randomly, right? Like, you may have seen those videos where people are like walking, and don't get me wrong, some of them videos are obviously staged, but you get those videos where um you see people walking down, like, a sidewalk of, like, where there's like little shops and stuff, and somebody sees a girl and they're like, oh, hey, here you go, they hand her flowers or something like that. Or the one guy where he's like, hey, can you hold this for me real quick, and then he just like walks off or whatever. Like, I'm getting that image as well, okay. But I really have this energy here where Spirit just needs you to know at this time, it's time for you to celebrate. You are no longer having to be in survival mode. You are no longer having to be in a space of poverty, feeling lackful. It's your time to feel wealthy, to feel abundant, to just have joy and trust that, Gaia is providing for you. Your ancestors, your spirit guides is providing for you in ways that are unforeseen to you. Okay. Um, there's a big emphasis on, like, just fruit. So some of you guys could be doing like a raw diet. Some of you guys could be just doing like a fruit fast where you're going like 30 days and you're only eating fruits, or whatever, 7 days a week, whatever, where you're only eating fruits, okay. And this will be very beneficial for you and your body, okay. um there's also something important about your self-control in a situation. There could have been some 1313 on the timer, okay. Also 44 could be significant. There's something there's something okay, so something just came to me about the 13th month. All right, so for those of you who know what I'm talking about, then what I'm talking about. For those of you, there is something about, you may want to research or delve a little deeper into the 13th month and also the number 13. There could be some significant information there for you that just resonate with you. Okay. But there's something there about self-control. There could be a situation coming up where there has been some type of some situation where, so, okay, it's gonna be different scenarios for different people, but for in some people's situation, like, you've been being judged by a certain group of people, or maybe you even had a court case and you were being judged, or some type of judgment set, whatever. There is some situation where you need to have self control. You need to really tap into your higher self. There's also a situation where someone, like, there has been a judgment passed, or something that had been being looked into, and you are now becoming into this information, and you're going to need to really tap into your higher self and have self-control, because whatever information that you come into, it could really put you in a space of wanting to, like, do some damage, or really go in on somebody and tell them about themselves, or even possibly beat them up, or just put you in a mode of like rage and like madness, just anger. But it's really important for you at this time to really tap into your higher self and really like hone in on that energy of knowing that you are to be above those things. You are to keep yourself in high frequency. You are not um, to allow these things to put you in a lower frequency and take you back to old ways, or just anything that can hinder um, you being in a space of joy and happiness and celebration. And these things could possibly like you know um, just throw you off track and have you not focused and have you start eating a bunch of bad stuff again. And 15:55 on the timer. Okay, so just changing your mind about how you see things and experience things, and just allowing whatever it is to change the process of what you have working together for you in your favor at this time. Okay. um Yeah, because there could be some news coming in, for some of y'all from a judge. For others of you guys, just maybe there was some type of investigation going on, so you could be hearing from getting a letter, or just whatever. It don't even have. It could be like a family member coming in to tell you something that was going on, or some things that was said. Um, or just some key information that was being withheld from you, and now it's being brought to the forefront, and it could really upset you and make you want to like cut up. You know what I mean? But um I just feel like spirit really wants you to know that you don't have to do any of that. Everything is working together for your good and in your favor at this time. Don't allow what is coming up to you know deter you from where you're headed, because you are headed for really good things. You're doing the work. 17 on the timer, also 88. So like you're just in more of an abundant time, in more of an aligned time, more in a space of just being your infinite unlimited self. Things are coming full circle for you at this time. The more that you're continuing to do the work, the more that basically you're gonna face things that will try to throw you off, to try to shift the trajectory of what you've already created for yourself on a positive note, right? Because you made the conscious decision to change your life. You made the conscious decision to be more focused. You made the conscious decision to take care of your body so that you can have more time on this earth, or be able to be healthy enough to celebrate certain things in the way that you want to celebrate them, to really align your chakras and tap in with your higher self, to just be the great that you are, because you're great. 18 on the timer. So a lot of these, like, you just put an end to old things, old ways of being, old mindsets, and even some old connections. And maybe that also is something that whatever this is that's coming up will show you that it's like, okay, yeah, it's time for me to just end this connection. It's time for me to leave y'all people. I'm also getting, some of you guys are really going to be getting that confirmation, that stamp, that like, yeah, it's time for me to move. Like, it's time for you to get out of wherever you've been. Some of y'all, you have been in the same place that you have been born, and you have never moved. You've never ventured out. You've never, some of y'all, you haven't even traveled. And spirit is like, it's time for you to change up the energy, get away from what it is that you feel like you're comfortable in, what you're used to, and move and get a new energy around yourself. Okay. Go meet new people in new places, go experience new cultures, things like that, right? So like I say, some of you guys will begin to travel more. Some of you guys will just be moving to a different place, and so you'll be able to be around new energy, new people. Even wherever you're moving, it may be more in alignment with um, so say you were living somewhere where it's like inner city, right? And generally in the inner city, a lot of the trees have been knocked down, right? At least large amounts of trees anyway. And you may be moving to somewhere where it's just a little ways outside of the city, but they have way more greenery and whatever in an area where you can really be more in tune with Gaia, okay? And really just be able to breathe better. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you guys could have bad allergies. Some of you guys could have like just some type of breathing, respiratory something going on. All right. Um, Definitely look into mullein leaf as well. 2020 on the timer. Okay. Um, you could drink mullein. Oh my gosh, you can drink mullein leaf tea, or you can even, if you're a smoker and you just want to help cleanse your lungs, you can smoke it as well. Okay, um, and it'll break up all that stuff in your lungs. Okay, so you might get the hacking and coughing, but that's a good thing. That means you kind of clearing out your lungs and whatnot, okay? But you are just moving into a space of peace and harmony and not allowing anything that tries to come up and change, your mood or make you feel less than or like you're lacking or like you just have to put up with certain energy or that you can't love yourself regardless of your past. Um, you getting away from all of that, okay? So I am going to leave the message there. All right. I hope that this was helpful for you guys. If you want to delve in a little deeper and break this down a little more, we can definitely do that. 2121 on the timer. You can get the information for your own personal divine message and how to go about getting that down below in the description box. All right. You can shoot me an email. We can get more into that and what you want to specifically delve into about yourself. All right, leave a comment down below and let me know how this resonates with you. Also tap that like button so the video can generate out via the algorithm to others who need to hear this message for themselves as well. And I love y'all. I hope you guys are definitely on the road to taking care of yourselves. It sounds like you are, and I'm proud of you for that. And just keep it up because look, we out here needing to work on ourselves. There is no one exempt from doing the work to better oneself. I don't care how much work you've done, there's still more work to do. You feel me? So all right, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. Be well. See ya.